Hi, everybody. It is Sunday, November 2nd. I just got off the phone with Daryl Sturmer. Daryl has come to town for a week to visit all his friends. He's, I think, with Lee Rittenauer today. We're going to get together tomorrow and catch up. It's been a while since I've seen him, and I miss him. Our time with Phil Collins, still some of the best times of my life. So it'll be great to see him again. It's lovely out. I'm going to spend the day and a Sunday doing yard work. It's always for me. It's really. I always tell people that my yard is my Prozac. It gives me a chance just to center and not think about anything except just being in nature. So I'm looking forward to that, and I'll get the pups out there, and they can help me. They're good assistants. But I'm going to give a little music first before, and this is really a cool thing for Sunday. I talked about this album in the past, but I thought I'd revisit it with some other music from it. Oh, let me get set up here. Geez, I'm talking and I'm not even getting set up here. One moment. Don't do anything without this plugged in. Okay. This is the great Doc Kupka. I'll read a little bit. Best known as a founding member of the legendary Oakland, California horn band Tower of Power, and prodigious songwriter Stephen Doc Kupka has pulled together the best of the best for his Strokeland Records release. This release, however, is a major departure from Doc's trademark East Bay soul or snap funk style. A personal dream of Doc's over 20 years, Doc Goes to Hollywood is a collection of lush ballads in a modern Great American Songbook style. In the style of the Great American Songwriters, these are finely crafted songs where melody is king and every lyric turns a phrase that has lovingly been crafted to be the best it can be. Doc Kupka called on his friend and A-list Hollywood composer, arranger, and music director William Ross, the great Bill Ross, to provide lush orchestral arrangements. Mr. Ross's credits include Barbra Streisand, Michael Bublé, movies such as Forrest Gump, Harry Potter, delivered arrangements that are simply stunning. Canadian resident blues artist and longtime Strokeland Superband member John Lee Sanders turns in a masterful performance on lead vocals in this setting. And John Lee, when we would do the songwriter show at the Library of Congress with Chris Caswell directing that, John Lee was normally there, sometimes singing, but playing keyboards and sax. He's like one of those guys that just can do it all. I'm going to see if there's any other little info here about Doc. Okay, I'll read a little bio stuff for you because he's really an interesting guy. Stephen Doc Kupka was born in Los Angeles, March 25th, 1946. His family moved to Berkeley, California when he was 2. He started playing the oboe at age 12 and played throughout high school and college. Doc's first baritone sax experience came as a senior at Berkeley High School when he played in the stage band for a semester. During his junior year in college, he had an uncontrollable desire to play rhythm and blues after hearing James Brown, Otis Redding, Sam and Dave, amongst other soul singers and bands of the day. He then took a job as a roadie with the Loading Zone Band while striving to become proficient on the baritone sax. Doc met Emilio Castillo of Tower Power over the 4th of July weekend in 1968. He had an audition with Tower of Power and was offered the job and has been with the group ever since. Doc's first gig with the group was at IDES Hall in Hayward, California, August 13th, 1968. The group played an audition for Bill Graham at the Fillmore Auditorium during Christmas vacation in '69 and shortly after received their first recording contract with San Francisco Records. Tours of Creedence Clearwater Revival and Santana soon followed thereafter. In '72, Tower Power was signed by Warner Brothers Records, which brought along 2 top 20 hits and even more career success. In the late '70s through the mid-'80s, the group slowed down. However, they were revived once Huey Lewis took the horn section out on 3 world tours between '86 and '89. Thank you, Huey. Since then, they've been hundreds of recordings and thousands of shows. Some highlights include opening for Aretha Franklin, jamming with the Rolling Stones and Bruce Springsteen, touring as a horn section with Rod Stewart and Little Feat, as well as their course and stint with Huey Lewis. Some of the standout recording sessions include Elton John, Linda Ronstadt, Santana, Aerosmith, and Huey Lewis. Most important part of Doc's story was becoming clean and sober on March 15th, 1989, without which he would not be in the band today. His 50th anniversary will be August 13th, 2018. Doc's a fascinating guy, a great hang. We had so much fun doing this. Let me give you some credits on this one because it's a fantastic band on this project. It's myself on bass, the great David Garibaldi on drums, Ray Obiedo on guitar, Chris Caswell on piano and organ, Robert Irving on synth and harp synth, Chris Caswell on accordion, Paul Colicchio, I think is how he pronounces it, is on clarinet, Lee Thornburg on flugelhorn, Mick Gillette on flugelhorn, Paul Colicchio on flute, David Woodford on flute, Paul Colicchio on alto sax, Doc Kupka on baritone sax, Paul Colicchio on tenor, David Woodford on tenor, Mick Gillette on trombone, Nick Lane on trombone, Lee Thornburg on trombone also, Lee Thornburg trumpet, Mick Gillette trumpet, Mick Gillette tuba, backing vocals John Lee Sanders, and vocals John Lee Sanders, and Ray Wilkes on guitar. It was produced by Doc Kupka and Bill Ross, arranged by Bill Ross, conducted by Bill Ross. Brass arrangements on some of the songs were by Lee Thornburg, vocal arrangements by John Lee Sanders, Tim Bryson engineered, mastered by Ron McMaster, and mixed by the great Al Schmidt. Recorded at Robert Irving Studios in Woodland Hills, California, and recorded at World Blue Studio in Vancouver, Canada. Mixed at Capitol Records and mastered at Capitol Records. So that's lots of info here for an album from 2008 called Doc Goes Hollywood, featuring John Lee Sanders and the William Ross Orchestra. And let me play you some tracks, some other tracks, because this is really a beautiful, lush, gorgeous project. So the first one I'm going to play for you, let me also get you writer's credits. Hold on. A Very Special Night. This song was written by Stephen Kupka. Stephen Kupka and William Ross. So here we go, A Very Special Night.
A very special night for the two of us. Here's a toast for you and me. Here's to all we shared together. Happy anniversary. A very special night for the two of us. Let's dance the old-fashioned way, together like a couple. Our romance is here to stay. Through the good, the bad, the happy and the sad. Thanks so much for being there with me. Share our anniversary. Happy anniversary. A very special night for the two of us. I treasure each and every day. There's one thing that I won't say. Our romance is here to stay. Our love is here to stay. Here's to all we've shared together, happy anniversary. Here's to all we've shared together, happy
Beautiful song. I mean, Bill Ross writes most beautiful arrangements. I've done a number of projects with him over the years, and it's just really, really always a joy. And I think one of the coolest things on this whole project was getting to play with David Garibaldi, because I'm such a huge fan of David Garibaldi and Rocco Prestia. To me, were one of the greatest rhythm sections ever. All the work that they did with Tower of Power was just a masterclass in how to do it right. And so to just hang with him for, this project was really, really special, and loved every minute of it. Find another one here. Oh, this one's called A Toast for Huey. And this is by, again, Stephen Kupka and Bill Ross. So here we go. A Toast for Huey. He owes a lot to Huey Lewis, so I'm sure that's where this came from. Downbeat.
It's a romance and laughter and friendship, hereafter to happiness and joy for every girl and boy, to successful endeavors for now and forever, to caring and giving. He stayed at your living. Here's to the best, just sing on the rest. God bless and Godspeed. What more could we need? With conviviality and companionship, our feeling that life is good. One together too young from my friends and family. Let's all live your glass if you would. Here's the love and compassion. May they stay in fashion, to confidence and skill for every Jack and Jill. Is to dreams coming true, bringing good things to you, to always be in thoughtful living when your cup is not full. Here's to the best, just sing all the rest. God bless and Godspeed. What more could we need? What more could we need? So God bless and Godspeed. What more could we need? What more could we need?
Boy, John Lee, just killing it. Singing, that's great. What do we got here? Here's a song called It's a Long Uphill Climb, and let me get you It's a long uphill climb by Emilio Castillo and Doc Kupka, Stephen Kupka. So here we go. It's a long uphill climb. That Bill does such a beautiful arrangements.
It's a long uphill climb against a dangerous divide. Keep climbing, 'cause with the big guy by your side, you can survive that uphill climb. It's a long, lonely fight against all comers to make things right. Keep fighting, just do your best. You'll do the rest, and you can bet that he will help you if you help him too. And he will guide you until your job is through. But if you drink of your whiskey and drive to Malibu, you're on your own. He can't help you. It's a long uphill climb against a rugged mountainside. Keep climbing, but when you reach the mountain top, do you just stay there? Do you just stop? It's a long, lonely race where few will finish. Let's win first place. Keep pacing, then you can reach the finish line. And you can bet that he will help you if you help him too. And he will guide you until your job is through. But if you drink of your whiskey and drive to Malibu, you're on your own. You're on your own. Oh, you're on your own. He can't help you.
Oh, just beautiful arrangement. I use Frankenstein on all these tracks. Let's see what we got here. We got one last one here. I made this movie before. Let's get a little writer's credit on this one. Emilio Castillo, Frank Beiner, and Stephen Kupka. So here we go. I made this movie before, and get the downbeat here.
It seems I made this movie before. The flick where the chick splits and walks out the door. Make no mistake, say cut is a take. I made this movie before. It seems I made this movie before. The one where she wins an Academy Award. Somehow it seems that all my best scenes end up on the cutting room floor. I didn't even know how to act. She was well rehearsed and polished. I didn't even know how to act. And she used all the tricks and knowledge. I didn't even know what to do. So tell me, what's the guy supposed to do? Tell me, what's a guy supposed to do? It seems I made this movie before. The film where I'm the villain, second feeling, nothing more. Big budget production, I paid for it all. Then she changed the ending to make me look small. Didn't even know how to act. And she was well rehearsed and polished. Didn't even know how to act. And she used all the tricks and knowledge. Didn't even know what to do. So tell me, what's the guy supposed to do? What can I do? Of all the greatest lovers the world has ever seen, we could have been among the greatest to grace the silver screen. A Panavision version of my Technicolor dreams. I acted so naive, or so it seems, or so it seems. I made this movie before. A remake of the same mistakes, at least as much or more. No turning back, say cut, it's a wrap. I made this movie before. It seems I made this movie before. She played Hedy Lamarr, let me be down before. The pacing was brisk, direction was crisp. She had the angles covered precious. Little she missed. Didn't even know how to act. She was well rehearsed and polished. And she used all the tricks and knowledge. So tell me, what's the guy supposed to do? I made this movie before. I made this movie before. I've seen it all
So Doc goes to Hollywood. Stephen Doc Kupka. So I'm going to get running. I wish you a great rest of the weekend. It was interesting last night watching the last game of the series. I'm not the kind of person that's like diehard, team person. I love just, if I watch, I really want to just see people at the top of their game doing what they do best and what they enjoy doing. And had Blue Jays won, I would have been okay with that too. I mean, it's great living in LA and having my biggest fear normally when LA wins anything, be it the Lakers, Rams, or anybody, is that really tiny element of a huge city that come out and cause all kinds of grief in celebrating. They're shooting guns into the air or looting stores. I was glad to see there was very few reports of that kind of craziness taking place. It was a lot of activity on the streets, but it was fairly benign. But I'm happy for the team and all the people involved with it. Both teams played great. You know, it's just one moment can change everything, which it did. But both of them, you know, it's as good as it gets out there. So it was cool. And that's it. I'm going to go do yard work, and I'm looking forward to seeing Daryl tomorrow and spending some time with him and catching up. And other than that, just take good care and have a great rest of your weekend. I'll see you later. Bye.